Hey guys, so I know it's been a really long while since I last uploaded a video, but I wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on with me and my tanks. So let's get started. So here is my yellow tank, and this tank is like perpetually in bacterial infection mode. So I just pretty much treat this tank as if it has a bacterial infection all the time, and I'll notice like I'll have 1 or 2 deaths every so often. I actually haven't found a death in here for like a month, but I'm still treating just in case. But you can see they're still pretty active. I have a lot of yellows in here, and they're still having babies, so there's a lot of babies and juvies in this tank, and they're doing pretty good. So hopefully if the infection stays off long enough, I can stop treating. But I noticed that as soon as I stop treating, it comes back, so we'll see how that works out. And over here is my Ola tank. These guys have pretty much been the same. I haven't had any losses in this tank at all, but I haven't had any babies either. I did have a buried female about a month ago, but she dropped her eggs, which is typical of first-time moms, but I was hoping I would get some larvae in here. But there are little babies in my niece's tank that I set up over at her house, and she's got about 7 that made it past the larval stage. So they're little baby juvies right now, which is pretty cool. So this is my Purell tank, and I added about 10 Purell from Sean Latragus from the shrimp meat. I think it was last month or the month before. And they're doing really good. They've been growing. I had a lot of little baby juvies and peewees, and they are a lot bigger now. And I also have 2 buried females in here from my original batch from him. So hopefully that means I will be seeing some babies in here pretty soon. So this is a new tank that I set up not too long ago. It cycled in about 2 weeks. And I initially had made this tank for my beta, but since he's got a bacterial infection, or I think it's called fin rot, I am treating him in his 2-gallon tank before I put him in here. I do have some Bloody Marys in here, and I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of plants and hiding spots for them, so I'm hoping they'll do okay in here. I'm not expecting like a huge survival rate for them, but you know, I just figured I would see how they would do with my beta, who's pretty docile, so we'll see how things go. What I really like about this tank is that it has this floater guard that I got custom made for me by Han at hanaquatics.com, and it, you know, keeps the floaters out so that it doesn't get pushed down by the filter output. But also I asked him to make it with this bottom for me so that it'll help break up the flow of the filter output, because it is really strong and betas don't like strong current, so this works out really well. The tank that I'm most excited about right now is my royal blue tank, because this tank is really taken off for me. I have a bunch of buried mamas. Here's one, there's another one, and I think I have like 3 or 4 buried moms in here and babies everywhere. So they hatched their babies. Oh, here's another one right here. They hatched their babies a while ago, and they're just starting to come out now, but I don't really see any here. But this tank has been really taken off. Like, these guys got buried immediately after they had their babies, which is pretty awesome. So hopefully I'll be able to get a big colony of these going soon. Here are a couple babies. Look how cute they are. Little baby royal blues. And last but not least is my Taiwan bee tank. The glass has gotten kind of icky because I have 0 snails in here. I guess the water is too acidic, and I know with a lot of snails, if it gets too acidic, they can't, their shells kind of break down, which kind of sucks because I like snails. But these guys are doing fine. I don't have any deaths from my like original stock, but I just recently purchased a buried blue bolt not too long ago, and she, as soon as I put her in the tank, she kind of freaked out and she just stayed still for 2 weeks and then died. But I was able to salvage like 3 of the 24 eggs, and those hatched, and I put them in the tank. But I haven't really seen those babies at all. So it's very possible that they didn't make it, but it's also very possible that they are hiding somewhere. So we'll see about that. And that's it for today. If you want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, Coke Beer.